Masculinity seems to be a big topic lately, and I've been spending a lot of time in that area talking to men about masculinity and coaching them on the subject. And now there's GQ just has a big section on what it means to be masculine. And I haven't had a chance to read the whole article. Actually, there's a few articles in there on it. But one of the things that's in there, I think I'm agreeing with. I'm agreeing with because people ask me, Orest, since you talk about masculinity so often, what's the big deal? What's the most important thing about being masculine? And I'll tell you, it boils down to one thing is the primary thing, and then there's a whole bunch of other stuff that goes along with it. But the one thing, and this is in the GQ magazine, there's all other places, is to be a gentleman. That's right, be a gentleman. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be all kind of a easy pushover and all that stuff. That's not what being a gentleman means. What being a gentleman means is little things that you do. Give your seat to an older lady. Open the door. I got a whole section on hold the door. And check out my book that's going to be on Amazon called Hold the Door, How to Get Laid More Frequently Without Begging. But there's so many things that you can do. Open the car door. Do things that masculine guys do. Talk with basically confidence and be direct. Be direct so you're not ambiguous and people are wondering, what the hell did he just say? No, be direct is a big part of your masculinity. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of men have lost their masculinity in a good portion because they suffer from low testosterone. And again, I spent a lot of time with men, coaching men on this, and I'm a big believer in testosterone optimization. But if you're not masculine, then what happens is physiologically, especially with low testosterone, the default position is estrogen. That's right, estrogen. And sometimes when you see people, guys that kind of get moody and all that shit, well, they probably have low testosterone and are high estrogen because that's the default hormone that exists in our bodies. Now, this whole thing about masculinity, by the way, there's no such fucking thing as masculine toxicity. And I just had to record the Dana White on 60 Minutes, and he was asked about this. And he said, no, there's no way that you can be too masculine. No, there is not any way you can be too masculine. Now, if you have a toxic personality, if you're a guy, you're an asshole. If you're a woman, you're a bitch. And believe me, I was single until I was 40. I didn't get married until I was 40. And most of the women I dated were actually pretty nice. But there were a few that were, well, just bitches. They had toxic personalities. They were conniving. One of them actually tried to tell me she was pregnant with my child, even though she wasn't. She forgot that she had told me she had a tubal ligation, so we didn't have to worry about birth control. Yeah. So masculinity is important, and it's something that really is important to teach young men about. That's right. So they have respect for themselves, and as importantly, when they respect themselves, they respect others. So, let me ask you, especially the guys, do you feel like you're masculine? And for the women, the man in your life, do you feel like he's masculine? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember, it's all about creating a kick-ass life for yourself and those that you love.